I was trying to play FIFA earlier, and it kept telling me I couldn't play because I was missing secure boot, and I looked all over for tutorials, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. Well, I figured it out, so I'm gonna show you how to do it. So, uh, I'm gonna like first what you gotta do is you gotta go in your BIOS, and if you don't know what that is, what you do is you turn off your computer, and then as you turn it back on, you hit a certain key, and it should turn on your BIOS. So if you don't know what that is, you just like look it up. You know, just look up like I don't know, like maybe your like motherboard name, and or, like mine's Oris and your BIOS key, and then like it'll give you bliss. I know mine's function and F12. But yours is it's probably just like function. It could be F2, F10. It could be delete. It could be just try different ones. Like look up yours especially if you don't know what it is. But yeah, yeah. So you gotta go into BIOS. So I'm gonna transition to BIOS real quick on my phone. So
Now that you are in BIOS, go to the Boot tab and navigate to CSM Support. Disable CSM Support. Then, click on Secure Boot, and then click on Secure Boot Mode, switch it from Standard to Custom and then back to Standard. Then confirm.
one thing I forgot to mention when I filmed the first part was that when you turn on your computer, usually it'll say your motherboard brand, and at the bottom it'll say what your BIOS key is. And then once you figure that out, when you turn your computer, you just spam that key, and it'll open up your BIOS. And that last part that I showed you, when you were like switching the CSM to standard to custom and then back to standard. If your secure boot, if you were able to enable that, and it says active on the bottom, then you're fine. You don't need any extra steps. You should be fine. If it doesn't work, then do this last step, but you should be fine. But see, the problem with mine was that it says not active, so I'm going to show you how you fix that. So first, when you turn your computer back on after doing that first part, you want to open up Start, and then you want to open up Settings. And then in Settings, you want to go to Recovery, and then you want to click Advanced Startup, and then you want to click Restart Now. What this does is this is how you actually start up your your secure boot. Like this is the actual way to do it. I'm gonna click Restart Now, and then I'm gonna switch over my phone, and I'm gonna show you how you fix it.
Now that you are here, click Troubleshoot. Then Advanced Options, and click UEFI Firmware Settings. And Restart. You are now back in BIOS. Go to the Boot tab and click Secure Boot. It should now be enabled and active. Now go to Save and Exit, click Save and Exit Setup, and click Yes.
If you did all those steps and it worked, then you're fine. You know, like in my case, I would be able to open up FIFA, and I can open it because my secure boot's now enabled. So I hope this helped you out. You know, if you have trouble, just tell me in the comments. All right.